Alrighty guys, welcome back to 1822 MC Adventures and More. This is my channel and my name is Pete. And today, I'm wandering around out in the woods. So what do you say? I'll show you what I'm dragging along with me. Give me a minute and I'll have everything laid out for you. Alrighty guys, so I got some pretty basic stuff here, but let me show you what I got. Alright, first and foremost, an IFAK. Old school Vietnam era, back in the day, IFAK. What I have in here, on the back side of it, I have an emergency blanket. I have a compress. And this is usually the one I take when I go fishing. It's a very, very basic kit, but I have a bandana in here. I've got a razor blade taped to the top. I have another combat compress. I have a little bit of cordage in case I need to make a splint. Some Neosporin. Some chapstick. This is aluminum foil and mustard. This is for burns. Don't know what I'm talking about? Google it. Mustard and tin foil for burns. Alright, I got a couple alcohol swabs. And I got some assorted band-aids. You know, just really basic stuff. If I get a splinter or whatever, get a little boo-boo when I'm out here hiking or fishing, it'll get me back to the house. So, very basic IFAK. I have other ones that are more complex and have more gear in them, but this is my most basic one. And this right here, it's a little small for me. I can't wear it. It's a paracord wristband with a whistle, a compass, and a small ferro rod. This was a Christmas gift. Thank you, Christina and Jason. I'll be trying this out as time goes on. So, we got a little whistle. I'm sure I could blow it louder than that. It has a compass. I've checked the compass. It basically points in the right direction. And then this thing here, if I can get it out of there. Here's my little striker for the ferro rod. It's got a little thing there, I guess, so I can chew up fat wood and get some dust and whatnot. But so you grab the little doodad here and you just kind of go. I'm sure I could start a fire if I really had to with it. But because it doesn't fit, I just strap it on here and we call that good to go. And here's another handy dandy little thing. I've talked about this already. It's my new multi-tool that I, so far about the only thing I've done with it is pound in some steaks. You know, little hatchet, little hammer, there's the pliers, and then there's a knife blade in there, a saw blade, and a sheet metal blade, you know, odds and ends. Should come in handy. Now here on the top, BDU, in case something happened that got stuck out here, it'd be just nice to have an extra shirt, right? Especially a heavy one like that. Drinking cup. Little stove. Bug juice. Gas for the stove. Bandana for whatever you may need a bandana for. Pooper, scooper, and shovel. A little bit of twine. A couple carabiners. Some handy wipes. Another carabiner, flashlight, piece of fat wood, flare, glow stick. Alright, now this here is a ground cloth that I use when I go hammock camping. This here is another just piece of tarp. And this right here is actually my rain fly to my 1A tent and my 2-2 tent. And this is a poncho if I needed it. And it's also an emergency shelter if I needed it. And if I was in a place that didn't have all this beautiful foliage, I'd put it up for some shade. And this is all in my old school military butt pack. Okay, so here we go with the canteen. Just your generic old school military canteen. And I have a newer version butterfly cup. And I also have the little GI stove that goes with it. And over here, in the little pouch that's on the canteen cover, I got a heat tab. Now my other canteen cup is the old school version with the wrap-around handle. I prefer that one, but this is the one that's in this kit. And this right here, this is a saw pouch. And what I have in here is a bandana with some hand sanitizer. Going old school today, a Boy Scout mess kit. Some tuna fish. This here is a pot holder. Thank you, Eddie, I appreciate that. I do be using this. And I got my new sport fork. Thank you guys. With the whistle, it works. These are some insulin caps that I got from my friend Eddie. I got salt and pepper in these, and trust me on this one, mark the bottom of the canister so when you pull it off, you don't spill the stuff all over the place, okay? So, inside the old mess kit, we have some hot sauce, some Tang, and some Roman noodles, and some mixed vegetables in there. I got some corn and some spinach and whatnot, some dehydrated vegetables to spice it up just a little bit. So for an afternoon in the woods and a nice lunch, we got some tuna fish, we got some ramen noodles, we got some vegetables, we got some Tang. Not a bad lunch, right? And I got 2 different ways to cook it. 3 if you want to count bushcrafting and burning twigs in the GI stove. Alrighty guys, so that's it. That's what I would take on a day hike. Is that the right gear for you? Probably not, but it's right for me, and that's what counts. Hopefully I've given you an idea or two for a day bag to take a hike with. So with that being said, what do you say we get out of here? Follow me. I know a shortcut.